Hey guys. Let me go switch this. Yeah. Thanks for the new follows. I appreciate all my new follows. Hi. I could be better, Michael. But I'm not terrible. How are you? I just got out of the shower and I'm still lightheaded from it. I'm going to tell you. I think my blood pressure's low. Whoo-wee. How are you? What have you been up to? How was your day? Hi, Sock Lover. How are you? I could use a good worship. That's for sure. Yes, Michael. I'm glad you're pulling through. That shit can be rough. For real, for real. Man, all this hair, all this hair. Thanks for the new follows earlier, guys. I did not have my feed pulled up on my phone and I didn't see it until late. I need to get my hair braided again. It's been so long since I got my hair braided. I fucking need one. And on top of being exhausted from today, I think my blood pressure's low too because I'm like not feeling well. Like, I feel lightheaded and nauseous. So I think that's why. But I already have my nighties on so that I'll be ready for bed. Excuse me. Yeah, well, I think part of it is my I took a really, really hot bath. Like, melt my skin off hot. Like, my face just now stopped being red from it. And my legs were red too. But, yeah. So, lava water does that to me sometimes. But I've been hydrated all day. Like, I was hydrated all day long. So, it wasn't a lack of dehydration or a lack of water or dehydration. I stay hydrated, which is like I pee like a racehorse all the time. My ear itches down in it. Oh, not done. Woo! What'd you guys do today? How was your day? What'd you do? Anything exciting? Not exciting? Yes, it is. Extremely. Oof. I don't want to work anymore tonight. I'm too tired. I'm too tired to work. So many notifications. Ooh, you had a relaxing day? Well, good. I'm glad. This is true, Michael. This is true. You know, I actually stopped caring what people thought of me many, many, many years ago. And I'm going to say that I just developed a lot quicker than most people. I'm going to get me a pillow for my ankles because my ankles are hurting sitting up on my desk. Pillow. I need a pillow. So, I'm also going to move my laptop so I don't break it. Oh, did I show you guys my stickers on my laptop? Look at them. Look at them. You know I got to have some league stickers, right? And I got to have my stickers. That's a league sticker too. That's one of my stickers. Hi, Mano. Mano. I don't know how to pronounce that. And of course I got to have you know. And then this is just a random sticker that I liked. But I love my stickers. They're badass. I love my stickers, CJ. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, develop. I developed really early when it come to not caring what people thought and not letting people control my interests or the desires that I have for myself, or desires in life just in general. I stopped caring what people thought whenever I was extremely young, I was, so I didn't really ever care what people thought of me. Like, I did a tiny bit, like in grade school, because I was a kid and I was insecure because, I mean, I had a really fucked up childhood. I'm going to tell you, I had a really fucked up childhood. So I had a lot of insecurities. I had a lot of issues mentally with not knowing who and what I was, because I was always told, well, girls are supposed to fit this certain agenda. You know what I mean? Like, in Kentucky, women are supposed to fit a certain agenda. Well, I don't fit the typical agenda for females in Kentucky, but whenever I was young, like, they tried to force me to, right? So I'm burning up. I'm burning up. I gotta go turn the fan on. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm burning up. Okay. I'm up late. Well, yeah. You had a disagreement with your sister? About what? So, growing up, it was very confusing for me because I'm non-binary, right? So, I don't fit into gender roles at all. Natives, indigenous people used to look at it as two spirits. You have two spirits, masculine and feminine. That's how I am. I'm not, by gender identity, I'm not a female or a girl, because I'm both. A lot of people have trouble with knowing the difference in gender and sex, which is very common for people to be confused because people are just uneducated and then they just don't care that they're uneducated idiots. So anyway, I was very confused as a kid because I always wore guy clothes. Like, I was always the dude. Like, there were plenty of my male friends that looked at me like a brother. I didn't actually start wearing girl clothes until I was, it was my 7th grade year. And I started wearing like some girl clothes, like some form-fitting pants and shirts and stuff. But I didn't actually start wearing like real feminine stuff until my freshman year of high school. And I went balls to the wall when I did. Like, I was wearing my corsets and my fishnet pantyhose, and like, I was everywhere. I was everywhere. And then some days I wear a fucking suit and tie, you know? But my point is, I stopped caring what other people thought of me really, really young. One, because I was extremely confused about who and what I was. Because I never met someone like me. To this day, I mean, shit, I still ain't met someone like me. A lot of people get like extremely confused with their sexuality and their gender and all this other shit. And it leads to like severe depression and all this other shit. But I had moments like that in my life. But I started being abused whenever I was 3. So I got a taste of the dark side of the world extremely early. Like, I was a fucking baby. You know what I mean? I was a fucking baby. So, I guess I just kind of grew up harder than a lot of people, which, I mean, it made me who I am. So I don't look at it as like a bad, negative, like going to damage the rest of my life and make me bleed on other people kind of thing, because I made peace with my shit a long time ago. And I became stronger from it. It made me a driven individual that will do anything for my immediate family. And I don't take bullshit from no one. I don't take bullshit from no one. and I refuse to settle because of my past. So, I mean, I'm going to say that I took all the positive aspects of every bad situation that I'd ever been in and built something good. Yeah, Michael. And people don't understand that. Like, just because you're non binary, it doesn't mean you have to wear a certain kind of clothes. It doesn't mean you have to do a certain kind of anything. Non binary means you don't fit into the typical gender roles. And you don't have to celebrate that like everyone else or wear things that everyone else wears. That's right, Sock Lover. It also made me have extremely, like, all the things that I experienced over my lifetime also made me be a very acquired individual. You don't meet anyone more weird than me, let me tell you. Well, I mean, Michael, that's one of those things where people should respect what you believe. They should respect how you feel. And they don't have to feel the same as you. Just be supportive. You know, you don't have to feel the same as someone to love and support them. You don't. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I have plenty of family members that really don't deserve my support. They really don't deserve my attention or my love. And in spite of all that shit, I still give positive energy toward them because it doesn't speak of their character, how I would retaliate or how I would act with them in whatever situation that they were going through. What it does speak on is me. It says a lot about me and my character. Well, I'm glad you made it too. Yeah, CJ, for real, for real. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if someone tries to put me in a box and tries to keep me um away from the things that I enjoy, away from the things that I love, I'm gonna be in a deep, deep depression, and I'm not gonna be happy with myself. I did try to accommodate someone for a really long time, a really, really long time. I gave someone 10 years of my life. I did something that I never do ever. I gave them a part of me that I never gave anyone else. I was a switch because of them. I'm I'm a dominant. I don't do submission. I don't do submission for multiple reasons. But I was a switch to accommodate them, and I'm gonna tell you, it was the most abusive, toxic, painful, manipulative relationship that I was ever in my entire life. And that's why submitting is my hard limit. Because the one time I tried to accommodate someone and love them more than I love myself, they ruined my entire life. And they ruined my kids' lives. And I mean, I don't hate them. I was a willing participant. I just hope that one day that they would be better. I hope that if I helped them enough, that if I gave enough, that if I loved myself and them enough for both of us, that they would want to be better. But that's not how it works. It doesn't matter how much you give. It doesn't matter how much effort you put in. If someone doesn't want to change, they're not going to change. They have to want that for themselves, not for someone else. If they do it for their kids, then it's not going to last. If they do it for you, it's not going to last. They have to do it for themselves, because only whenever they do it for themselves will they actually change, and it'll be a permanent stance. It won't be a temporary moment where they're trying to pacify something or someone. Yeah, CJ, it's a no-go, because just because you're ready for that kind of commitment, ready for that kind of effort, doesn't mean everyone else is. It doesn't mean whoever this person is would be ready. And that's another reason why I'm extremely particular about the mates that I choose, the mates that I pick to spend time with. Not just like, pets, or not just like clients or whatever, but like a mate. I'm extremely particular for multiple reasons, but my biggest is because most people look at me and they think that just because I am polyam, then I just want to be intimate sexually with everyone. And that's not what polyam is. There are asexual poly relationships, and for a long period of time, if I'm choosing a mate, there's no sexual anything involved at all, because that's a trial period for me. Because just like anything else worth having, there's trials and tribulations to be my mate. Because I don't know if I'm going to like you, the real you. I don't know if I'm going to like you. I sure as hell don't know if I'm going to love you. So I need time. I need to know the real you. I need to know your effort levels. I need to know your interests. I need to know our compatibilities. There's so much that I need to know before I choose to be with someone. What does that have to do with anything, Michael? Like, what does that have to do with anything? See, the thing about that is you already have something that's going to make people look at you like you're different. So why would it matter? You're still going to look different. You're still going to be different. You know what I mean? So being yourself to the fullest extent, there shouldn't be any shame in that. As long as you're not hurting someone else, people should leave you the fuck alone. Like, that's literally what it is. As long as you're not harming someone else, people should leave you alone. And I mean, people just put themselves in your business all the time just to be there. That's what it is. They get so wound up in not being able to resolve their own issues, and not being able to control their own life, and not being able to accept who they are on their very core, the fundamental foundation of who they are. They can't accept themselves, so they try to pick at who you are. They try to tear bits and pieces of you apart to try to control who and what you are, because they can't control their own life. And I mean, I'm not a fucking fool. I'm not going to let somebody do that to me. I'm always going to be myself. I'm always going to shoot for what I want in life, and not what other people want for me in life. Because the majority of people, they don't want to see you achieve more than them. They don't want to see you be different and thrive whenever they feel like they have to hide under society's construct. So whenever you go outside of these lines, whenever you go outside of this box that society has for you, they feel intimidated. And the majority of the intimidation is because they can't be themselves, and they're not happy about it. So they try to pick at you. They try to tear you down. Right, CJ? 100%. 100%. And that's fine, Michael. That's fine. Like, you don't have to keep lying to yourself. Exactly, CJ. Exactly. You don't have to keep lying to yourself. There comes a time in order to find peace where you have to just learn how to love and accept who you are. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you could change yourself. You can change yourself and be anybody you want to be. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be happy. At the end of the day, you're going to be stuck where you are now, or worse, because you don't either truly know yourself or you don't truly accept yourself. And your subconscious knows. Your subconscious knows. Your subconscious also can't have a discussion with you, so you can't clarify things. So if you're always telling yourself certain things, your brain's going to believe that because you're human, because you have a subconscious that is not aware of your conscious brain. And you keep telling yourself stuff over and over like, oh, well, I know I have these desires, but I'm not supposed to have them. Like, that's really going to fuck you up. That's really going to turn you into something that you're not, regardless of what that might be. But you're going to pretend to be something you're not, which ultimately means you won't be happy. Which is why a lot of people turn to different forms of abuse, whether that be physical, mental, emotional, drug. Like, there are just so many ways that people try to pacify with not being able to accept their self, so they settle for less. I've seen a lot of people that are gay do it. Also, a lot of people that have mommy or daddy issues do it. Because I mean, it's hard having a parent that's supposed to love and care about you and then they just don't. And you're like, well, it's my fault they don't love me, or it's my fault they don't care, it's my fault they did this, or my fault they did that. Because I mean, even as a child, your brain isn't developed as a child. So kids have this huge ego, okay? And they don't, it's not necessarily that they mean to have it, it's just the way the brain is developed, or underdeveloped at this point. So your brain thinks, oh, well, if something happens, it's my fault. Because whenever you're a child, your brain always thinks everything is about you. Everything is about you. It's ego focused. It's just everything's your fault, or everything that's good happened because of you, or everything that's bad happened because of you. Literally, when you're a kid, in your brain, everything is your fault, whether it's good or bad. So whenever you have these adults that just completely disregard or discard you, you feel like it's your fault. And it's not. That's why a lot of kids, whenever their parents get divorced, they think, oh, what did I do wrong? It was my fault that mom left, or my fault that dad left, or my fault that they're not together. And I mean, kids shouldn't have to process things like that in a negative manner, but that's the way the brain works. But as they get older, it turns into them needing some kind of crutch because they didn't know how to help get past the emotions that they felt, because they didn't allow themselves to feel them, because they're not supposed to have emotions. What kind of fucked up stupid shit is that? Society teaching you that you're not supposed to have emotions, and it fucking you up as an adult because you think that you're supposed to suppress everything, which leads to being numb. Everybody wants to be numb. Like, I could talk about psychology all day. All day. We could have a podcast on this bitch. Podcast on this bitch. Yeah. And Michael, you should love yourself. Listen, CJ. You get me talking about the brain, I get all excited. I am a nerd. I'm a super nerd. What are you guys doing tonight? I'm getting ready to go to bed. I didn't even have anything. Well, I thought maybe I would get on and do like, a hot tub stream, but I got to where I wasn't feeling well, like at all. So yeah. Thanks, CJ. Enjoy your phone charging, and you have a good night. Whew. We've been streaming for 30 minutes. Almost 32 minutes. Whoop, whoop. I'm pretty sure I need to go to bed soon. I'm so tired. Oh my goodness. Mm, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. What are the rest of you doing? What are you doing with your night? Tell me. Ooh. I need to get a snack. Definitely need a snack. Something light. Maybe I'll get some yogurt. Mm-hmm. Mazakine's stomach is finally feeling better. She was ridiculous. She's had an upset stomach. Well, she had an upset stomach the entire time I had the stomach virus, right? And then she was like, not eating her food. Excuse me, not eating her food, but being mean to the cat because, So then she ate her food but puked everywhere. Yes, Michael, that's exactly it. They want you to be yourself as long as it fits their agenda. Outside of that, they don't want you to be yourself. I'm all for people being themselves, though. I support and encourage that. I'm also I'm a weirdo. I'm a black sheep. I'm an outcast. Um, I'm a crazy person. So when you look at it, though, from a unbiased position, you look at it like someone that's spectating a situation, then I have a lot of logic to the things I say and to the things that I feel because I've thought about them in depth for so long. Michael. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. I'll have my own podcast. Well, I'll tell you, I did want to have my own podcast, but my podcast, I wanted it to be for the BDSM, the outcast, the people of the night. I don't know if I'm allowed to say stuff. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the words on here, so I'm trying to avoid saying um, entertainers. So I really wanted to have my own podcast, but I wanted it to be featured on psychology and the entertainers. Because, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why we do the things that we do. And there's a big reason a lot of people lean passion passion to help pacify them and some of the trauma or negative experiences that they had throughout life. So I wanted my podcast to be centered around things of that nature. Um, what made you like the things you like, you know, and how it evolved over time and where you started and then where you ended. Like that's always been a huge interest of mine. And hi Blaze. I'm okay. How are you? And Michael, I am making my own albums. So I'm making ASMR albums that I'll be able to essentially use them as a therapy for people, you know. But I really wanted to get my own podcast so um, I could really talk in depth about people's interests, what got them where they are, and how to go about everything, you know? Hi, Ralph. How are you? Oh my goodness. But you know, the biggest problem with that is there are very few people that like highbrow podcasts. It's like highbrow comedy. There's a very selective audience. So it makes it a lot harder. It's not for everyone because people just don't understand it. They don't have the capacity to understand it. That's why there's all these people out here, all these females that pretend to be dumb to make money. Because nobody wants to pay you if you're smart. They want to pay you if you're a ditzy dumb blonde, you know? And that's why people don't really like me, because I'm not a dumb ditzy blonde. I'm too smart for them. Oh, I've had people tell me that I'm too smart. I need a snack. I've been talking about a snack for 10 minutes. I don't know what I want though. Maybe I'll just get some fruit. Oh, that's why I was talking about yogurt. So Mazakine, that's what Mazakine ate. I had to make her some oatmeal and yogurt because she kept throwing stuff up. But she kept the yogurt and oatmeal down. So I'm glad, because she's been gross. She's been puking all over everything. Better than her shitting on everything, though. Did you guys have snacks today? What'd you eat for dinner? Tell me. Tell me. Well, thanks, Blaze. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that sounds nice, Blaze. Ralph, I'm not going to count that one. Yeah, Michael, same. Same. I got in trouble a lot because I was too smart. Oh, gotta reposition my hips. Well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you found something else, Michael. I got an itch. Ralph, you have more than a hint. Oh. And Michael, that's my everyday life. Like I literally can only eat chicken, turkey, fish, or almond butter. So, and a few little side things. You would hate having to eat like I do. But unless I want to be deathly ill, it's a must. I really need a snack though. You stay right there. I'm gonna go get me a snack because I need one. I need something. And I need to stand up for a minute because my booty's asleep. It's asleep. Oh. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, that's just Nightbot. Okay, be right back, guys. Oh, I'm knocking everything over. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi. I had to go get a snack. So I can actually eat these chips, which is really awesome. Thanks, Blaze. I really like this nighty outfit. It's my sleepy clothes. It's pajama time. Oh, and I have tuna. How are you, Con? Oh, I need to pull up my... How are you, Con? And why is my stream being so weird? It's like... I don't know. Thanks for the follow shot. Chillin' like a villain. I needed a snack. And I can't have like real sweets, so you know protein is actually before you go to bed. Did you know that? Now crackers are not, but protein is. But I mean, let's be real. Who likes protein by itself? Like, come on. I need some kind of bread. I am the carb queen. I need bread. Guess I could get my phone so I can see notifications, you know. I can't eat them, Con. They're processed. I can't eat processed things, or I get violently ill. I can only eat so many of these crackers, or I get really sick. I have an autoimmune disorder, so I can literally only eat like 5 things. Literally. And I can't even like put all the good stuff in my tuna, which I'm still sad about. Yes, I love turkey too, Blaze, but it's different when that's the only thing you can eat. You know what I mean? Yeah, anything with butter or processed or any kind of shit like that makes me sick. And I get violently ill with some stuff. It's like severe food poisoning, and I feel like there's knives like cutting my insides. And I'm just going to say severe food poisoning. It's like you're extremely ill and you can't move. I wish I could eat pizza. Pizza's my favorite, Con, but it makes me deathly ill for a week. Like I literally almost overdosed and died because of pizza. It was bad. I also can't eat cheese anymore. And cheese was my favorite. I love cheese. Oh, I dropped a piece of turkey. Yeah, it's so sad, Con. It's so sad. I'm a pizza whore. I am the biggest pizza whore. Like, I need boxes of pizza to myself. Yes, Con. I'm streaming on 4 platforms at once. I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Trovo. But I don't have like an audience really on Facebook or Trovo. I just have people that kind of pop in now and again. It's an upcoming game streaming site like Twitch, except not as big yet. There's more neckbeards and disrespectful people there. And a lot of like Russian people. A lot of Russian people. Yeah. Fucking right. You know I'm a hustler, Blaze. Shit. The motherfucking boss. Like, Trovo really is a crazy place. It has a lot of people that are from other countries. I call them scribble people because I don't understand their language. Like, I don't know how to read it. I don't know how to interpret any of it. Like, it looks like scribbles to me. Hieroglyphics. I cannot speak. Jesus. I feel like I have a speech impediment. Con. Listen, that thumbnail, I've had like 5 people complain about it. And there's always the one guy that comes in every time complaining about it from YouTube. And he's like, I thought you were wearing your boots. And I'm like, what boots? And he's like, it's got a thumbnail of boots. And I'm like, well, I didn't put no thumbnail of boots. And I was like, oh, that's my background. So if you look on YouTube, that's what my photo is. My background photo. So I don't know why. It's weird that it automatically puts that as the photo, but yeah. I don't know why. You're a scribble person? Excuse me, what language do you speak? I need to know these things. I'm thinking about learning ooh. You need to teach me Arabic. That is huge. Arabic is a huge language. People don't realize how big it is. But yeah, I don't know how to speak any of that. At all. You're gonna have to teach me. I had someone that was teaching me a little bit of Russian, and he's always so drunk that he goes and gets lost with women. I'll say that. Same, Blaze, same. I'm serious. I need to learn languages. I can't. What is going on? I feel like I have a speech impediment. I also had someone that was supposed to be a, I know it's difficult. English is difficult though, right? Whenever you were learning English, that was difficult. English is a weird language. Like really fucking weird. So in high school, I took some Spanish and, excuse me, like I know words and a couple phrases and shit, but I don't know it fluently. Excuse me. And I was going to learn, but I just never had time to. I need to, but I never had time to. I do want to learn Japanese. I think I want to learn Japanese anyway. Could you see me speaking Japanese? I also want to learn my native people's language because I don't know it. I don't know Cherokee. I don't. But I want to learn. I bought some books a couple months back, actually, and they're sitting on my shelf. But I'm currently doing school stuff, and I don't have time to do anything with them, which makes me sad. I have crackers in my teeth. Hi, Ham. Where have you been? You've been overworking, haven't you? I know, Blaze. Ah, you've been on vacation. Nice. How's that going? Where'd you go? Same, Blaze. Like, I want to learn to speak the language of my people. Like, I have multiple indigenous peoples in my blood, but Cherokee is the largest. So that's the language I want to learn. In Maine? Well, that's nice. You need the downtime. You just been chilling at home? Oh. Oh. Well, good. You needed the downtime for sure. Where are you going next? Are you native, Blaze? Yeah, fuck that. Enjoy your hometown. Yeah, for real. Nice. I just built my cheek. Oh. Nordic? That's cool. I have some Nordic blood too. I'm a Heinz 57, man. I'm a fucking mutt. But I got all the best qualities. I have a little bit of Irish, a little bit of I have a little bit of English. I have a little bit of Nordic. But the majority of my bloodline is Cherokee. Yeah, these are Garditos. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Gardito? I don't know. But I can literally... I had to look for 2 years to find a chip that I could eat. So I'm super excited that I can actually eat these. But they must be extremely natural. They're made of enriched flour, wheat flour, niacin, iron, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid. They have vegetable oil, rye flour, salt, and 2% or less of yeast, sugar, and a list of other things. Like, I can't eat a whole big bag, but I can eat one of these little bags. I got some Nordic in me. Ham. Already. I would like to have more Cherokee in me. I mean, I'm going to be real with you. If I sit out in the sun, my skin tans so quick and so fucking good. Like, my sunburns, even if it's like a terrible, terrible sunburn, is usually cleared up 3 days max. Yeah. So, and I get like this dark brown, like a dark brown color with like a reddish bronzy kind of tint to my skin. Like, it's weird. But anyway, I get that from my dad. He's the one that has the majority of Cherokee in him. So my grandmother she wasn't full-blooded, but she was pretty fucking up there. And if I look back we have this book that my aunt actually put together before I was old enough to like assist with it or whatever. And yes, Con. And I'm a professional dominant. A pro domina. Anyway, my grandma was over 70%. And both my grandma and my grandpa were native blood. There are, Colin. There are. I mean, if you go on those one free websites, those people that, you know, get paid to be there, those are. I have to be careful with the language I use on here because Twitch isn't adult language friendly. But, yeah. So my dad is very con. My dad is very indigenous. My mom, can you be here? What do you mean? What do you mean? You have to be 18. If you're not 18, you're not supposed to be in my room. This is 18 only. 18 and up. You a young pup. You a young pup. But my mom is where I get the small portion of Irish and English and German. But she also has native blood too. My grandfather, which was my mother's father, he was native. And my grandma, she is where we get the fraction of other stuff. Oh, that's my Discord, guys. Make sure you follow it. Discord. I let you guys know whenever I'm going live on my websites. I'll let you know before stream or during stream. Because sometimes Twitch don't let you know. Wait, what? Over in England? Are you talking about in England? Oh, okay. Spain's queen. Okay. That's cool though, Blaze. Do they have like documents showing? You can find me on Twitter too, Blaze. Shoot. I got Twitter. I was banned there yesterday though. All day. Because somebody was body shaming and I put them through the ringer. I told them that they were a stupid, judgmental piece of shit. And they reported me for violence. I'm violent. That's cool, Blaze. That's really cool. My great grandfather was the original native that settled the area that I lived in. Now, he had a lot of kids. I'm going to tell you, he was a very free-loving individual that believed in, he was a little bit like me, kind of. He was poly, but he took a lot of mates and had a lot of kids. Like a lot of kids. A lot of kids. Some of them he didn't even know. Some of them, they don't even know they're related to him. But he was literally one of the founding people that settled and developed the area. And his native name was Chief Redbird. But whenever they gave him his Indian or his English name, they changed. Okay, so they give you a Christian name, right? So whenever you became civilized, they gave you a Christian name and you had to go by that Christian name. Yes, it is Blazed. Completely. So his civilized name was Sizemore. And that's where my last name came from until I married a Frost. So that's how my name became Frost. And then I divorced, but I kept my name. Oh. But I have a lot of names. The native name that I was given as a child, yes, Blazed. Oh my goodness. Well, they demanded them be civilized in order to have land that was already theirs. See, a lot of my people came up from South Carolina. Well, they migrated over the entire area. But, yes, Ralph, it is. What was I saying? Oh, the civilized names. So, whenever they gave people their Christian names, you were forced to go by this name or you couldn't live civilized life. Excuse me. And ultimately, he was murdered. He was murdered over fur. Fur. People were stealing his furs. And they shot him. They killed him. Anyway, Um, I have a crazy past, crazy ancestors, and I'm gonna tell you that there were a lot of tribes that were polyam. They do, Blaze. Um, a lot of tribes were polyam, and whenever you were part of the tribe, um, not all of them, but some of them, they wouldn't. It wouldn't matter who the father or mother of a child was, because everyone in that tribe was expected to take care of a child when it was born. So if something happened to one of the mothers, or if the mother's busy, they just pass the baby over and somebody else start breastfeeding it. Or, you know what I mean? Like, they were big on community. They were big on community. And I think a lot of that, whenever they came over to the Christian way, a lot of that got tainted. A lot of the sense of community, a lot of the sense of loving your neighbor, a lot of giving to your neighbor, and just community overall just got ruined. Because let me tell you, I'm spiritual, you know. I used to claim Christianity because that's what I was brought up in. Um, Partly, my dad told me when I was very young that I needed to not be put on the books as a native, because he thought that my family would get ripped apart. He thought that they would try to force us to a reservation. He thought that they would try to take us. So he was thankful whenever I was a kid that I was white passing. Um, I mean, whenever I'm out in the sun, of course I get dark as fuck, but my hair ended up being blonde. Multiple reasons. One is because my mother does have that little bit of English and German and shit in her, and a little bit of Irish. So I have like a red tint to my hair too, which is like a strawberry blonde. So my dad was kind of appreciative of that whenever I was a baby and shit. But I was born with jet black hair. I had jet black hair when I was born, and it changed over by the time I was a toddler. It started lightening up. But anyway, he always told me whenever I was younger that if anyone asked, I was white. He wanted all my documents to say I was white, and because we had family that was fucking had a lot of shit go bad for them. So with knowing all that he knew, he wanted us to be white passing, and he was thankful for it. I wasn't. Whenever I got older and realized what the fuck had happened, I was like, but I mean, you're going to do whatever you got to do to support your family and make sure they're safe. You know what I mean? So I don't have any hard feelings against my dad. Like, I'm not upset with him, and he's not ashamed of our people. He's not. He was just fearing for the life of his family, you know? Yes, Blaze, for real, 100%. Like, that's how native people are. And it's the Christianity and the English that just fucked up everything the natives had going. Um, and see, the thing about it was, whenever you were part of the native community, it wasn't one of those things where you had to like be jealous of someone else. Like, you're all part of that community. You know what I mean? Thanks for the follow, guys. Chris and Nertsy. Thank you. You're coming up on 10 minutes, so you'll be able to talk to me. Their sense of family and their sense of community was overall, one of the best that I had ever seen. And that's what my community is going to look like. That's what my community is going to be. So some of you know, that I'm going to have my own town because I want my own community. I'm a community poly. I have been poly since I can remember. I can remember being a child and, whenever you develop urges to have mates. And it always felt so odd and weird to me that I was only allowed to have one mate. Like, I always felt like I was forced in a box. You know what I mean? Yes, Blaze, 100%, 100%. Like, they were real motherfuckers, and they take care of their own. They take care of their own. If somebody's slacking, they pick up that slack. Now, there were expectations for everyone, so people aren't getting like a free fucking ride. You had your job, you did your fucking job. You had expectations for yourself. Everyone in the community had their own expectations, but everyone in the community was family. That's why they didn't give a fuck whose kid it was, because it was everybody's kid. You helped raise everybody's kid. I'm going to be very selective for my community con. I'm actually going to do an applications process, and of course there are certain requirements that if you don't meet right out the gate, then I'm just going to throw the application out because I'm not going to deal with it, because I have expectations, and only certain people are going to be in my community. You have to have certain attributes or bring something to the table. So you can apply and we can see, Con. I'm not taking applications right now because I have to get my own town first. So I'm literally making my own town, and then I'm developing the community from there. But now I am vetting people starting now. Balding? You're balding at 18? I don't believe you. I don't believe you unless you shave your head. Do you shave your head? I shave mine. Look. And balding is not a disqualification. Just throwing that out there. Yeah. And that's the biggest thing, Blaze. Like, a lot of people don't know what true community is. They think that, waving to your neighbor makes you a good neighbor, because they've never had a true community, the true sense of family. So people settle, and then they get their own perceptions about what stuff is, and they don't ever really get that fulfilled experience of community or family. Not like the natives. Listen, the indigenous people were fucking And you're welcome, Con. And a lot of people don't realize it, but non-binary and the lack of gender roles is not something that's new. Even back to the natives, that was a well-known thing. They used to call them two spirits. Thanks, Ralph. They used to call them two spirits, and two spirits means that you have both a masculine and a feminine spirit. And they looked at those people as guides, like they had something more, whether that be a way to have better understanding of life, to relate, or have more intelligence, or a better guidance skills, or whatever it was that they were seen as having, their skill set. The two spirits were looked at as something to be honored, something that was good, something that was positive, and they were seen as very important. But what? Stream is frozen? I think you need to refresh. But yeah, the two spirits were seen as something positive. You know, in today's time, if somebody said, you know, that they were non-binary, or if they didn't identify with whatever gender role they had, they're looked at as, you know, demanding or fucking weird or something. Now it is getting more attention and more education now, but there's also those extremists that are completely ridiculous. You know, the people that are disgusting and just want to be offended about everything. It's fucking stupid. But there are those people too. But there are those kind of people in every kind of society, every portion, every fucking nook and cranny of society. If people want to be offended, they're going to be offended no matter what. But I don't like those kind of people. If you're looking to be offended, you're making reasons to be offended, then you have some kind of pent up issues that you need help resolving. You probably need to see a therapist. I'm glad it's back on. I think your stream messed up, because my shit didn't freeze at all. What kind of internet do you have? Do you have good shit? You got that good? I'm starting to get a fever. I think I ate something bad. I'm starting to freeze. Your connection is bad? It was storming here a little earlier. The connection, well, when it works, it's good. Sometimes mine goes to shit, though. I'm done with my soapbox for now. You can be my Arabic teacher. I'll just make you teach me Arabic in my spare time. That's the do not say word. We can't say those words. Twitch does not allow. Those are the forbidden fruit that I dare not bite from. Yeah, that's banned. Nope, that's banned too. Too many people getting offended. Just like I was talking about, people get so offended. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Ralph, I was. Aw, thanks, Blaze. Listen, I'm all about giving indigenous knowledge and psychology. I'll go on psychology rants too because I love the brain. But, people don't like intelligence. Oh, my knee hurts. Have you guys seen my native tattoos? I'm trying to decide what I want on my neck because I want to get something to honor traditional tattoos within the native community, but still stay true to myself when it comes to my style. So this is my breastplate, and that's my bonnet. My headdress. Can you see it? I got it on both sides. But I want to get something on my neck that has like both honor and discipline and just helps really bring out my identity. But at the same time, I'm extremely particular. So it's going to take me a long time. I mean, all of my tattoos take me years to plan, so it's definitely not going to be any different. It's going to be more so since it's right here. But thanks, Ralph. Hydrate. See me hydrating? Thanks, Blaze. But yeah, I haven't decided exactly what I want. Like, I have these things drawn up and I have these things in my head that I've been thinking about, but I can't settle on anything. I want it to be absolutely perfect. So I'm going to be planning it for a while. I've also been thinking about getting a feather here coming down my jaw. My jawline, but I just never figured out what kind I wanted. I seen this really cool tattoo on this lady. I don't know if she was indigenous or I don't know, anything about her. I actually seen her at a club whenever I think I was 20. I was around 20, and I seen her at a club, and she had a feather, a single feather right here. And I thought it was unique, and I thought it was, I mean, you didn't see people with tattoos on their face back then. So, I mean, this was fucking 11 years ago. So, it was one of those things where I was just like, I fucking love that. But, you know, I never committed to anything on my face because I'm extremely, extremely particular. But I've been thinking about that feather for many fucking years, about what I would want. And it started as me wanting like a dream catcher right here. But then it evolved over time, and I no longer wanted a dream catcher for multiple reasons. After I got older, I had decided, with all the shit that I've been through, I'm a motherfucking beyond a warrior. So I wanted to get something that reminded me of that and stay true to my roots. So that's where my war bonnet came. Because I'm a motherfucking warrior. You cannot try to put me, like, if there's a fight going on, you're not putting me in the back. I have to be in the front. Doesn't matter if there's fucking gunfire, if there's fucking swinging. Doesn't matter what the fuck is going on. I have to be up in the front, and I have to be beating ass. So, and then of course my armor. Tall. I am 5'7". Well, 7 and something inch. I just round it to 7 inches. Because I'm not 5'8". I'm basically 5'7". But I'm all legs. Literally. Like, my torso is super, super tiny. This is my torso. You're 5'4". Oh, Ralph, you got to stretch. I forgot. Stretch time. How tall are you, Blaze? Move the pillow for now. Oh, did you see my shrunken head? Because I'm a green witch. You're 5'10". You're 6 foot even, Ham. Nice. 5'10's good. 5'10's good. I'm not one of those people that really is attracted to height, I guess. Like, I don't give a fuck about that kind of stuff. I've had people that were my mates in the past that were extremely offended that I am a taller female when it come to me wearing heels, because I would stand by them and tower over them. So it made them extremely uncomfortable, and it offended their masculinity. But yeah, you know, someone's insecure about their height if they don't ever want you wearing heels. That's Josie. Well, not everybody feels that way, Blazed. Not everybody feels that way. Oh, I'm getting the lazy wobble arm. You know, Ralph, I really enjoyed that song too. When I was little, I was a big fan of Kid Rock. But I mean, I used to really I like Southern rock, and I like country mostly because my parents like country. Excuse me, but I was big on rap and hip hop too. Yeah, I remember him well. It was sad that he died. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Your act? What? Oh. Well, I put on a good pair of heels and I'm definitely as tall as you. Actually, if I put on my 6-inch heels, I'm taller than you. But you know, whenever I go to the bar, I usually don't wear heels because I'm usually there to dance and shake my booty and yell. I am definitely a screamer. And let me tell you, I will bust your fucking eardrums. But all of the fucking bartenders want me because I get the crowd riled up. They buy drinks. They buy drinks for me. They buy rounds of drinks. I get everybody hype and excited. And people they love when I get excited. I'm banned on there, Con. I'm fucking amazing. Depends on the shoe. But typically I'm 8.5 to 9. Yeah, Con. I'm banned on there. Because I turned too many people down. I got reported. People reported me. Guys don't like no for an answer. They don't know how to take rejection. So, yeah. I got reported over and over and over. I'm way picky. I am also extremely demanding. That'll do it. That'll do it. Well, I got banned because People don't know how to take rejection. And that holds true across all platforms. Let me tell you, people do not know how to take rejection. Like, if you tell them no, that you're not okay with whatever they're saying, they're going to call you names, report you, and then block you. Yeah. People are just shady and shitty. Shitty. I do look forward to my poly community. Because it will definitely be a better environment. Like, everyone has to be completely vetted. A long time ago, not recently, Zeus. Like, not recently. I got banned on Meet Me too for the same reason. Because people don't know how to take rejection. Well, see, the thing is, people come in and they try to tell me all these things that they're like, oh, you're so pretty. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And they're like, what? I'm like, I fucking know I'm gorgeous as fuck. Like, you're fortunate to be talking to me. And they're like, oh, well, aren't you full of yourself? Entitled much? And I'm like, no, I just know my worth. And ultimately, it ends up being them upset that I'm not attracted to them and don't want to be intimate with them. And then they report me. Yeah, Zeus. I'm going to tell you right now, there's probably no one on there that I would even consider. Yeah. I have social media. People can message me on social media. I also have paid pages that I give much more attention to. I don't even sport my Instagram anymore. Like, I don't even try to grow it because I'm so tired of growing it and then it getting taken away from me. I've had 11 Instagram accounts. It's terrible. Now I'm freezing. I'm definitely getting a fever. Ugh. Like, now I can cut glass. Look at these chill bumps. Ugh. I'm gonna have to go turn that fan off now. I was burning up earlier, now I'm freezing. I definitely ate something that wasn't a good idea. It's probably those crackers. Oh, they got butter on them. Yeah, that's what it was. Butter makes me sick. I did look at what is that one dating app that you pay for? No, I don't have. I had COVID like 2 weeks ago. Um, excuse me. I have an autoimmune disorder, and if I eat something I'm not supposed to, it's like I'm allergic to it. I start having issues like, well, this is the start of it, so I better take some Benadryl. I start like getting a fever, and then it's like I have food poisoning. But how much I eat determines how much or what I eat. determines how sick I get. But I only ate like 8 of those crackers. So, yeah, hopefully it wasn't too much. It's fucking stupid. Oh, yeah, that app. So, I was going to try another app. What is it called? No. What type of guy do I like? I don't. I'm pansexual. So I don't care about parts. It doesn't matter if it's a guy or girl. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking transsexual or transgender. Doesn't matter if you have no gender, if you're non-binary, or like, it doesn't matter. I do prefer bisexual, pansexual mates because I don't like limits. So, you have to be Google Meets hopping. No, it's not like lupus, but it is lifelong, and you can't like really do anything for it. It attacks your immune system the same. Well, not the same, similar to lupus. You know how in lupus your good cells fight your good cells? Autoimmune disorders, the majority of them do that. So the one that I have, they are unsure of, and they're still bouncing back and forth trying to determine which one I have. So I'm not sure which one it is yet. I just know I have an autoimmune disorder, and food makes me violently ill. Why? See, I don't have a, when it comes to that type of shit, I don't have a problem with parts. Like, I'm not attracted to parts. I'm attracted to submission. I'm attracted to effort. I'm attracted to intelligence. I'm attracted to lifelong servitude. Yeah. Oh yeah, what was I doing? Oh, I was looking for that app. That's what I was doing. I forgot what it's called. Raya. It's a website. So you pay a monthly subscription on it, right? And it's just a dating platform. And you do like matches like you do anywhere else. Raya. Like, celebrities use it, and a lot of people fucking use it, but it's about the same as any other platform. It is so hard to get anybody that's like serious and doing anything that's, like, it's not worth it. People are just fucking shady, ridiculous assholes on everything. People there still ghost you. Like, people still leave you on red. You still have the same issues that you have on the other websites, or people that are just like ridiculous. My garden is doing better now that there's been some rain. I gotta switch over again. My hip. It's doing better now that it's getting some rain, but I think the rain came a little late. It sounds like your sounds like your tomatoes need to do some teaching. But yeah, like I was gonna try doing the Raya for dating, but it's like I am super weird. I'm super weird. And it's hard for me to date because most people don't understand. Most people just don't. That's okay. Get you a light, Blaze. Get you a light. You like that bush? Shh. I'm gonna tell you. Don't be lying, Zeus. We know. You can't fucking lie to me. I think this year my strawberry plants were the most fruitful that they've been in several years, though. That was nice. There was like so many strawberries. That's what hormones do, Zeus. And you know, there are women out there that do have beards, especially ones that have some kind of health issue going on. I don't know why my shin is so itchy. What is happening? Oh, yeah, I ate that stuff that had butter in it. That's why I'm getting so itchy. I need to take some Benadryl. I'm just going to get itchy all over. I mean, some people would buy it. Nice guys do not finish last. Nice guys do not finish last. Oh, I need a back rub. Oh. Oh. Did you hear that? Oh. Oh. Ooh, that was a good pop. You're welcome, Blaze. Thanks for stopping in. I'm getting ready to... Oof, excuse me. I'm getting ready to get out myself. Oh, I really need a back rub. Oh. I'm definitely stiff. Oh. Oh, and there's this one spot that's just sore. Oh. I'm gonna get some Tylenol. What? Oh, it's in my other bathroom. Oh. I'll just wait until after stream. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I need some Benadryl too. I'm doing it again. I'm getting itchy. Okay. What are you guys doing the rest of the night? I think as long as I get Benadryl, I should be good. I do need to get rid of this fever that I'm getting. You guys just chilling the rest of the night? Oh, doing some gaming. Nice. I thought about playing some League, but I'm pretty sure I just need to go to bed. Because I have doctor stuff tomorrow, and it's almost 3 a.m. I'm doing all of those except I don't like beer. I'll just drink some Gatorade. Gatorade is better than water. I'm going to tell you, I used to only drink water, but I have been drinking Gatorade. I've been drinking Gatorade pretty heavily for the past year. Because it's literally the only thing besides water that I can drink. Yeah. It's got what I crave too. That good old hydration. Paul's been watching you guys all stream. Paul's such a good boy. Look at him. He actually helped with stream yesterday. Yeah, I think it's definitely time for me to go to bed. I'm becoming the tired pup. Yeah, he has, for sure. Listen, Paul is amazing. Paul is a real ladies' man. He's also a little wild. Just a little. Maybe a lot. But it's okay because he's my Paul. Oh, man. I'm definitely going to have to get off and go to bed. Thanks, Ralph. I hope you do too. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll get back on, do some more chatting, some more hanging out, some more chilling. But you guys don't forget to stay hydrated because it's extremely important, especially in this weather. It is too hot and too humid out for you to not stay hydrated. Like, come on, come on. It was nice seeing you too, Ralph. I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, hydrated and stay frosty. Good night, guys.